Our logs all come from Kansas City proper. They come from tree removal services, storm damage, land clearing. Sometimes we get logs from organic recycling centers if they're too big to grind. Most of our trees come from tree removals. There are thousands of trees removed every year from the city from hundreds of different companies, and we try to get our hands on as many of those as we can possibly take in. Yeah, so a lot of the trees can be delivered directly to our log yard by the company that removed it. Sometimes the Kansas City Parks Department will haul their logs back to their drop lots, and we will pick those up if we have the ability to pick them up. Some logs are so large that they have to be hauled with a tow truck or a landhaul. So we have logs in our log yard now that weigh 30,000 pounds or more. Those have to be hauled there specially. But the flip side to that coin is if it doesn't come to our log yard, then it gets chopped up into pieces and sent to a recycling center to be turned into mulch. Most of the companies that we work with know that the tops and the limbs and the leaves of parts of the tree are unusable to us. And they're more than willing to take those and haul them off. We take in the large sections of the tree, so the tree trunks. We take in anything from 20 inches and up. So we've been very fortunate to work with a bunch of companies that are on board with that. The alternative to bringing it to us is taking it to the recycling center, and they usually have to pay what's called a tip fee there to drop it off. And when you're paying by the pound and you're dropping off thousands of pounds of organic material to be recycled, it makes way more sense to just bring it to our yard and drop it off there. The furthest we have ever went to salvage a tree was Springfield, Missouri. We've done 2 major salvages down there where we had to work closely with the tree service and the homeowner. They were very large, very old black walnut trees. And the companies removing them were removing them because they were hazards to the property. One was so big that the canopy was covering 4 different houses. It was starting to drop limbs and it had a bunch of deadfall on it. But we were fortunate to get the call to go down there and save those because black walnut, like I mentioned, is our most popular wood. We use more of it than anything. And finding old growth, very large diameter black walnut trees is becoming fewer and far between from harvesting of black walnut trees for lumber. So we are willing to travel to pick up certain trees, but there are very few and far between.